Friends, don't wait for the morning. It's morning when you wake up. Nothing is impossible in life. If you think, I have done many wrong things in life, now it is not possible to start life again, then you must listen to the story of Gautam Buddha. Once, Gautam Buddha went to a village in Sravasti to beg. When he reached the village, he found the whole village in dead silence. Not a single animal is seen anywhere in the village. Buddha went in front of a house and said, "Bhikkhang dehi," that is, "Give me some alms." But no one came out of the house. Then he went to the door of another house and asked for alms. Here also no one came out of the house. Then Buddha went to the door of another house and said, "Bhikkhang dehi." This time a man came out quickly and took Buddha by the hand into the house and said, "Excuse me, Buddha, but you cannot go out." Buddha asked, "Why?" The man said, "A demon called Angulimal has been seen on the border of Sravasti. He is very cruel. He kills people and cuts off their fingers. He kills all the people. He does not spare women, men, children, old people, or even monks." Fearing him, all the villagers entered the house and closed the door. "We are common people. Even Maharaj Prasannajit's soldiers are afraid of Angulimal. Please don't go out, Buddha." Buddha said, "Does he do this for money?" The man said, "No, he is not greedy for money. He kills people and cuts off their fingers and wears a necklace of fingers around his neck. I heard that when his necklace will have 100 fingers, his destructive power will increase." Buddha said, "Thank you very much for telling me these things." The man said, "Buddha, please don't go out, because he might attack you too." Buddha said, "I have never changed my ways for fear of life. Seeing me begging will reduce the fear of Angulimal in the minds of common people." The man said again, "Buddha, you do not go out. He is a very deadly demon." Buddha said, "He is not a deadly demon. He is a very sad man, and he needs me very much." Saying this, Buddha went away. Crossing the village road, Buddha proceeded towards the forest, a completely deserted forest with no human or animal anywhere. Silence all around. Buddha walked forward. Suddenly, Angulimal came. And stood in front of him at a bend in the road. Angulimal's appearance was so terrifying that anyone would get scared just by looking at him. A necklace of cut fingers around the neck, and both hands were wet with blood. And his body was very strong. His appearance was so terrible that anyone who saw him would die from fear. But his terrible appearance had no effect on Buddha. Buddha looked at Angulimal for a while with a calm smile on his face, then went on his way. Seeing Buddha live like this, Angulimal thought, "What is this happening? Seeing me, everyone gets stunned by fear. Either they run away in fear, or else they lose their lives in fear of seeing me, or they beg for their lives from me. I also killed many monks. They had also begged for their lives from me. But this monk is walking away, pretending not to see me. Has he really not seen me? Or is he blind? What's the point of thinking about this? I have to complete my finger necklace. Now Angulimal shouted to Buddha, "O saint, stop, stop." Buddha ignored Angulimal's call and proceeded. Angulimal called again, "O saint, stop, stop." This time too, Buddha ignored him and continued on his own path. Angulimal shouted for the third time in great anger, "O saint, stop." Now Buddha stopped. Now Angulimal went to Buddha and said, "Why did you not stop even after my orders?" Buddha said, "I stopped long ago, but you are still going." Angulimal did not understand Buddha's words, but he understood that the person in front of him was not at all afraid of him. So, to scare Buddha, he shouted, "O saint, are you not afraid of me? I am Angulimal. I am an aboriginal man." Buddha said, "No, you are a human being like me." Buddha's words touched his heart. It was the first time someone called him human. But ignoring the matter, he asked, "O saint, why did you say you stopped, but I was walking? And why did you say I did not stop?" Buddha said, "I have stopped long ago. That is, long ago, I have stopped doing bad things that harm people. People want to live and try to love everyone." This word of Buddha touched Angulimal's heart for the second time. But this time too, he tried to ignore Buddha's words, and in a fit of rage, put a dagger to Buddha's throat. He said, "There is no affection nor love in people. There is only deceit and hypocrisy. So I'll not spare anyone. I'll kill everyone." Buddha said, "Angulimal, I understand that people have caused you a lot of pain, but cruelty comes from ignorance. Jealousy, hatred, infatuation, and lust are the children of ignorance. But again, compassion, respect, love, and understanding emerge in people. Angulimal, if there are cruel, greedy, and hypocritical people in this world, there are also kind, good people. You must remove the blindfold from your eyes." For the third time, Buddha's words hit his heart. His composure began to break. He began to feel very weak. He tried hard to get angry, but he couldn't get angry. His mind gradually calmed down. He tried to feign anger and said, "You are not an ordinary person. Who are you?" Buddha said, "I am an ordinary human being, like everyone else. Only I am awake, and I think that all human beings have the ability to awaken. My path leads people from the path of cruelty to the path of kindness and love. Angulimal, you are unknowingly walking on the path of cruelty. Stop now you also have that power within you. You can walk on the path of kindness and love. On hearing Buddha's words, the dagger fell from Angulimal's hand. Tears fell from his eyes. He asked, "Are you the one whom people call Buddha? The one who shows people the way to the salvation?" Buddha said, "Yes, I am Buddha, and I want to lead you to salvation." Hearing this, Angulimal said, "But I have gone too far in the path of sin. I have killed many people. Now there is no turning back for me." Buddha said, "Nothing is impossible. When you wake up, it will be morning." Angulimal said, "I can't walk the path of life again. It's too late." Then Buddha said, "You have so much consciousness that you realize that you have been following the path of sin for so long. That is, you know what is bad and what is good. Angulimal, the day you start walking on the good path, your new life will begin." Angulimal said, "No matter how good I do, people will hate me and not let me live in peace." Then Buddha said, "Angulimal, if you give up the path of violence, I will guide you, I will shelter you and protect you from the hatred of men. Only you must take the first step." Angulimal said, "Is it possible?" Buddha said, "Of course it is possible. Angulimal, you have great intelligence. You will go far on the path of supreme power." Angulimal then wept and embraced Buddha's feet and said, "O Buddha, I vow that I will give up all evil deeds and follow you to learn the path of love and compassion. Please accept me as your disciple." Buddha said, "I do not make a disciple anyone. People join me by themselves." Then Angulimal became a monk of Buddha. Buddha named him Ahimsak. Ahimsak became as non-violent as his name suggests. One day, when Ahimsak went to a village with other monks to collect alms, the villagers caught him, tied him up, and started beating him. When Buddha heard this news, he rushed there to save Ahimsa. Buddha stood before the stones and sticks thrown by the villagers to save Ahimsa. All the people started saying, "Buddha, why do you want to save this killer? This Angulimal has killed many people." Buddha then said, "This is no longer Angulimal. His name is Ahimsa. He is now a human like you." The villagers said, "Angulimal can never change." Buddha said, "He has changed completely. Only you are looking at him from an old perspective. If he were Angulimal, would any one of you dare lay a finger on him? Has he tried to kill you even once after taking so many beatings? Don't you see this change? Today he shed his blood and washed away all his old sins. He has been beaten so much by you. But have you ever seen anger in his eyes? Don't you see this change? He has changed. But when will you change?" Then a woman of that village said, "I myself have seen the change in him. One day a merchant and his wife were passing through the forest. Suddenly the woman went into labor. I was nearby I ran to her, but due to the thick forest, it was not possible to take her to any suitable place. There was no house nearby. Then this monk came to me and asked, "What happened, sister?" I said, "A woman is in severe labor pain. Unless something is done immediately, neither the mother nor the child can be saved." Then this monk said, "They will surely live. I am going at once to my Gurudev. He will surely make an arrangement." Saying this, he went away. Buddha said, "Then Ahimsak came to me with a broken heart. He said, 'Gurudev, a sister is in labor pains. She is in the forest. If nothing is done now, she and her child will not be saved.' Then I said to her, 'Run now, go and tell her, Sister, I have not harmed anyone since my birth. Because of my good deeds, you and your child will live.' Then Ahimsak said, 'Gurudev, it is not true. If I say so, they will both die. The truth is that I have harmed many people.' Then I say, 'Go and tell sister, I have done no harm to anyone. Since I received my new life, my good deeds will be your protective charm, and you and your child will survive.' Ahimsak didn't take a moment to think once of spending his earned good deeds on the cause of others. He immediately ran to save the woman and her child. Then the woman said, 'Yes.' Then the monk came there again. The woman was suffering from labor pains. The monk then folded his hands and said, 'Sister, since I became a monk, I have not harmed anyone. This good deed of mine will save your and your child's lives.' And then the woman gave birth to a healthy child. Then Buddha said, Ahimsak is sad by the suffering of others. How can he hurt others? If he had not been honest in heart, that woman would have died. Then Ahimsak said, 'Don't stop them, Gurudev. Let them beat. Let them beat until their anger subsides.' Then Buddha said, 'Ahimsak, you are the treasure of karma and virtue. Today you prove your name of Ahimsa worthwhile.' Hearing Buddha and the woman, all the villagers said, 'Buddha, you are right that Ahimsa has changed.